Okay, so here I am with the second part of this sweater, which is the sleeve. Now the sleeve, it's really easy to work. It's really not very much to tell you, because it's only that we will take, I already worked one, we only take the stitches that we finished with on the division round, and we put some stitches more, and this is something that I will show you, because here we have the stitches that we added under arm, and we put some stitches on, and we just go on and working round, and they just working round as if to work in as if we work in rows, because we want to maintain exactly this nice and easy pattern stitch. So working back loop only. Okay, now I will show you actually how to work the back side too. As I said, it's really easy. The back side, sorry. What am I saying? The sleeve. So this is my sleeve. Now I just want, first of all, just watch where you are. So this is the last round that I worked, and this is a wrong side. Okay, so now to be perfect, I have to work a front side. So I will work a front side first. Second, you will begin in the middle, exactly into the chain. Here we have a chain in the middle, and we will put here our very first stitch. Okay, so just join the yarn, chain one, nice and long, yarn over and work your first double crochet. And this is the double crochet that you will have it in the middle, exactly as we have here for the body in the middle, the chain one. Here we will have a double crochet. You can also, oops, sorry, you can also put a marker into it, just to be sure, just in case. So put a marker, okay, don't worry. Using markers, it's very important. Okay, and now let me just see where is my first stitch. I know, because I already worked the other sleeve. You can just put it on a piece of paper how many stitches you have at the end of the division. I have 60 stitches all around. So this is my first. I have the chain one from the raglan increase, and this is the first. Now into the chain one, of course, I will put one, and I need some more stitches until I reach the first stitch of the stitches that I have on the sleeve. Okay, so actually I will put 3 more double crochets. One will be into the chain one space, and the other 2 will be here somewhere. Okay, it's a little bit you to decide. Now you can put 3, 4, as many as you need, but what you need to know is that exactly the same number of stitches that you will put on one side, then you will work the stitches that you have for the sleeve. So remained from the division of the yoke, you will put at the end. So exactly the same number, okay? It must be the same. And even if you think they are more, no problem, because we will decrease, okay? So no problem. Just put them to have a nice and smooth as you can here, okay? So this is important. And when you work the first sleeve, exactly the same number of stitches that you put on that one, you will put on the other one. So this is another thing that maybe it's important for you to put it on the a piece of paper, okay? Because while you are working on the first sleeve, you can just forget about you can just forget the number of stitches that you added underarm, and it's really difficult to see after you just finish the sleeve. Okay, so this is the one, and now I said I will need 3 more. So I will try to work them as smooth as I can. This is one. It's a little bit, and here I will put 1 more. Okay, 2, and as I said, into the chain one space 3. Okay, I have my 3 stitches, and now I will just go on back loop only. Okay, I will just go on and I will work my 60 stitches all around. These are the stitches that I know I have them from the division round, so when I divide. Okay, I just continue on like this. Oh, it's here another chain, sorry. Just remember now, it's here another chain where I have to put the chain that we actually put for the underarm. So 1, and I will put here the second. And this changes a little bit the things, the second, and here will be the third. Okay, and okay, now I will just continue on with the stitches. So yes, you have to actually work back loop only. You have actually to work, what am I doing here? To work on the chains, so the stitches on the chains that you put. I already worked this one, but only this one. Okay, now I will just continue on working all around, and I will be back to show you how I will put my 3. So I have 3 more to add here till the last one, and then I will join with slip stitch. So I worked my 60 stitches all around, and now I have to put exactly the same number of stitches. This is 3. So I will, here I have to put 1, here I will put 1. Okay, I just play a little bit, 1, and I will put 1 more like this here. Okay, and of course the one that I have to put it over this one, or maybe here. Let's try to, okay, let's try to put it here. Okay, good. Now I have my 3 stitches. Now if you think here it's a little bit too large, so I have these ugly holes. Now I can put 3, but let me show you how you can put 3 but cover better all. Now this is 1. The second, there will be a decrease actually, so I will put here 1, leave the loop on the hook, and 1 here, somewhere here. Okay, leave the loop on the hook and pull through 2. And now actually I work 1 stitch, but I covered better the gap. And now I can work my 3rd, and will be much more better. Yes, can you see? It's better. Okay, and now let me show you how to join and turn. And I worked 6 exactly as I worked for the body. I decrease actually here for the body, I increase. Now I will decrease in each 7th round, and I will show you how you will decrease. So this is the stitch in the middle, and this will remain like this. So insert hook and slip stitch. Now to begin another round we need to turn, but first of all chain 1, yarn over, insert hook, back loop, the same stitch, and just work it. Okay, now turn your work, and you are ready to begin into the very first stitch that you have here. Okay, so always you will work like this, always. Now I will work all my stitches all around, and when I will be back I will show you again how to join and how to begin another round. So I'm back because I am almost ready with my round. I have just 1 more to work, and now I will work into the first, sorry. Okay, no, I don't work, sorry. I will slip stitch, oh my gosh. I will slip stitch into the first. Sorry. Okay, so slip stitch. Now you can take off the marker, and work again exactly the same. So chain 1, this is my stitch in the middle, insert hook, back loop only, and work the stitch. Work the stitch, put a marker on. It's better if you put a marker on, because you will just know for sure where the stitch is, and turn your work again. Now turn, 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 turn. And now we are ready to begin another round, okay? And we will work like this for the length that we want. So this is our, how can I say, a column, or the middle stitch, or I don't know, the stitch, okay? So this is in the middle, this is here, okay, is here. So this is my sleeve that it's already ready, okay? So there's no need to think about it, okay? This is the middle stitch. Now, when we have to work the decreases, and I work them in each of my 7th, and I think I went on for 5 times, so I work 6 round, and then into the 7th I put the decreases, and then 6, and so on for 5 times. So 5 per 7 is 30 rounds. And what I want to say, you will work this exactly as we are now. You work the very first, you turn, and you begin with a decrease, and you will finish with a decrease before of joining, okay? So into these last stitches before of joining, but we don't decrease this one, okay? So this one is the beginning stitch, the middle stitch. Okay, so these two. And how to decrease? So we insert hook into back loop of this first stitch, and then insert hook into back loop, yarn over first. Insert hook into back loop of first stitch and into back loop of the next stitch. And now work 1 double crochet. And you just decrease. So we have 2 stitches in 1. And you continue on, just be sure that you go on into the very next stitch, okay? Just like that. And you will do the same thing at the end. This is not my round of decreasing, but I just want to show you how to decrease, okay? So you will do exactly the same thing, 1 and 1 for the last 2 stitches. Now, show you one more time, just to be sure. Yarn over, insert hook into the first back loop and into the next, so the first 2, pull through 2 and work the stitch, okay? And that's it. Now, as I said, I decrease exactly as I increase for the body, so 6 rounds, and then into the 7th I decrease 2, so 1 here and 1 here, so there are 2 stitches that we decrease, okay? So you will decrease for the until you reach the circumference of the wrist that you want, and then you will just continue on. If you need to work in length more, you will just continue on and work some more rounds with the stitches that you have. So the last, and from my point of view the most important part, is the part of the edges and borders, and I will show you the I-cord border. It's so lovely. I will put it here around the neck, on the bottom, and on the sleeves. And I will show you on the sides of the pullover if you want to put a nice edge, something. So to cover, let's say this, even if I like them, but if you want to cover, I will show you how to do it. Now I finished my sleeves too, and now I want to show you some borders that I put, and you can put 2 or you can put any kind of border that you want. I want it really simple, so something very simple. And on the bottom part I already put a nice border. Is my idea, so it's my invention, let's say. I will show you how to work it. It's really easy, and it's a double border, so it's so lovely. Okay, you can use it on any kind of things, so really lovely. Look at it. It's nice and double. And I will put it around the neckline and around the sleeves too. But first of all, I want to show you the border, let's say, that I put. It's not a border, it's something that I put on the chain 1 space on the raglan increases. As you can see, I put it here, and on the chain 1 space on the sides, you know, where we work the chain 1 space. Now, you can leave it as it is with the spaces because it is nice too. But if you want to put this, I don't know, something to embellish, I just leave out this one to work it with you. And here I have it too. Let's see how to do it. Okay, so I will insert hook exactly here where I finished on the side. Okay, and I will slip stitch, chain 1, and now because I need to work 1 in the middle here somewhere until I will reach here, I will work it. I will reach exactly the raglan line. I will skip exactly here with the yarn behind, insert hook like this, and single crochet. Now chain 1, and we are already on the raglan line with the yarn like this. Put it, insert hook, pull, and single crochet, chain 1, chain 1, chain 1, like this. Oops, the yarn must be on the back, and I just continue on the raglan line to create this nice, I think it's nice. So as I said, if you like it, you can put it. It's not something that it's important for the pullover, but I think it's something that it can, let's say, embellish. So like this. Okay, and I just continue on to the end, and then I want to show you the border, the double border that I invented. I am so very happy about it. You can use it on a blanket or something else too. Now let me just finish here, and you just cut the yarn and sew in the end, wave in the end anyway, you know. No, that's all. And now let me show you how to work. So I finished here. Let me show you how to work the double border that I worked here. Now, I highly recommend you to work it with a contrasting color as I am doing here. I'm working with this light brown, but of course I don't know what kind of colors you use. Anyway, I already worked a single crochet round. I began here on the back side in the middle somewhere, and I worked into the chains, exactly the same number. We know the number, the chains that we put at the beginning. I skipped the chain where I put the raglan increases, all 4 chains. Okay, so I single crochet, then skip that and single crochet into the stitches on the sleeve of the sleeve, chains of the sleeves, and then here I put 2 single crochets around each double crochet. So I worked 5 rows before I joined, so I put 10 single crochet. Then here we know as many chains as we put when we joined, and we work the same number of single crochets, and then on the other side the same number of single crochet that we worked here, then exactly the same number on the sleeve, and we finish with our back side half. Now for our border, double border, we will work exactly like this. We will work with a smaller hook. So I began here with 3.5. I worked all the rest with 4 millimeters hook. So I will work again with 3.5. And this is my crochet hook from the set that I already shown you. This one. Okay. And let us begin. Like this. Oops, I have to turn it like this with the back side. And exactly where I began, into the same single crochet, first single crochet that I worked, I will work my first single crochet now. We will work one round, so all around single crochet on the front loop only. So we have 2 loops, this. Only this one. This is the front loop, the nearest, the near. Okay, like this, chain 1, and now work into the same, your first single crochet. Okay, and now we just continue on, front loop only, work single crochet all around. Okay, like this. Single crochet all around. Okay. So front loop, because as you can see, back loop remain unworked. Back loops remain unworked. And we just want to leave it like this for now. We will turn back and work in back loop again, one more single crochet round. Now I will continue on like this, one single crochet into each single crochet, front loop only. This is important, front loop only, and I will work until I will reach my last single crochet. So this will be my last single crochet too, and then we don't. It is a round because we work in round, but we don't. Join, sorry, we don't join. I will show you. Let me just finish all around. So first work the single crochet round, so it is easier for you to work this border. I finished all around, and now second step for this lovely border. I chained 1, so we don't join. I said I chained 1. I will turn my work, so turn as if to work in rows actually, like this. We are with the wrong side facing us, and look at our loops of the single crochet that remained unworked. Now into this loop we will work this row. So actually we'll double the single crochet. So insert hook into the first loop, I chained 1 into the first loop and single crochet. And now go on and single crochet into each loop remained unworked. All around again. So we double actually the first row of the single crochet. As you can see, it's double. And I will work until the end. Okay. Go on. And work it. And there will be the third step, and that's it. So it's pretty easy, but really gives a nice and simple. So it's simple. This is the word for this border. It's nice and simple. So I finished all around. I am again here, and now what I want to do is to complete the step number 3, chain 1 and turn. We are again here in the same position that we began with the step number 1, the first row of single crochets, And now we will want to work a row of slip stitches, and we will join together these 2 rows of single crochets with it. So insert hook into the first single crochet on this side and the first, which is this one, on this side, and slip stitch. And now continue on slip stitching through both single crochet on both rows and slip stitch. So 1 and 1 and slip stitch, 1 and 1 and slip stitch, 1 and 1 and slip stitch. So we just join the 2 rows to create the double border, and this is my double border. Look at it, I am so very happy. Now at the end I will show you if you want to join together the 2 parts. So I finished, I cut the yarn, and now I will just join with the needle. So just join together on the upper part first and then go into the stitches here. Like this. Okay, so it's just perfect. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, hope you really learned something for it. It's, let's say, the easiest way to crochet a pullover, and I hope that this step-by-step tutorial gives you a basic idea of how to do it. And look at it, isn't it just lovely? Okay, now I have it here, and now I want to put it on my sleeves, and I am just ready with my oh so easy crochet top down pullover. So don't forget to subscribe if you like my tutorials, and if you want to share with me photos of your pullover or other projects that you made following one of my tutorials, you can join my group on Facebook, Crochet with Oana. And don't worry, it's let's say basic Italian group, but now I want to make it global. So share. Don't worry, Facebook has a translation program. It's not very accurate, but it's okay. And in the group there already are some let's say native English and speakers, and there will be no problem. So just try to give me some feedback that you are there, if you are there, if you will be. So don't worry, it's just the way we can communicate, we can join together, we can make it global. Please help me. Give me some feedback that you are there. Okay, so see you at the next tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like my tutorials if you like them, so I can see that you really like them. And don't forget to share them on Facebook or Twitter or anywhere, just to help me to be known, so I can continue on with my videos here, if you like them, obvious. Bye bye.